Welcome back to Kokatech. Today, we're diving into the world of heavy-duty transport. Speed, skill, and jaw-dropping maneuvers. Look at that. A masterful turn, an obstacle cleared like it was nothing. This isn't a racetrack, but your heart will be racing. Buckle up, grip that wheel tight. Are you ready? Sit back, enjoy your tea or coffee, and let us know what you think. Where are you watching from? Drop a comment and connect with everyone. Once a symbol, now just a pile of rubble. These flats, once a dream for many, come crashing down in seconds. But who would have thought the final wrecking ball would be stopped by an eagle? The old icons may be gone, but nature claims the last word. Just one tiny mistake, and boom, the whole kiosk crumbles like a house of cards. No fixing, no saving, just a hefty bill waiting for the driver. The lesson here? Sometimes a second of carelessness can cost a whole day of regret. This is a costly lesson on how not to operate a telehandler. No stabilizers, boom, not retracted, yet charging in like physics doesn't exist. That tipping moment was heart-stopping. Bet he'll never forget now. Always lower the boom and retract at the same time. The rescue of the DAF truck with its tipper trailer stuck on the shoulder was truly intense. The vehicle had sunk deep into the mud, seemingly beyond rescue. But by using 3 pulley systems, we managed to pull the truck out of this dangerous situation.
И сейчас мы еще будем, у нас еще один клиент, прям ковшовый, скорее всего. Ну вот. А так процесс вот.
Oh man, this is a battle of wits between a truck and a train. And the driver picked the worst possible option. Reversing and breaking the gate cost money, but letting a whole truck get obliterated by a train? No contest. What kind of genius came up with this decision? A blast that truly shook the earth. One big boom, ground trembling, air vibrating, like nature just got a wake-up call. When your explosion makes USGS check for an earthquake, you know you're doing something massive. Mud skating at its finest. This HTZ T150 is completely outmatched. Big tires, but still sinking like there's no bottom. At this rate, he might as well start crying instead of trying to escape. If you want to rule the swamp, you need tracks and diff locks. Otherwise, this is just a big metal bucket. John D. Leach, a true legend on the water. That classic profile, full of character, straight out of the golden era of cargo ships. Those modern 1,000-footers may be bigger, but they just don't have the same charm. This is elegance in motion, gliding through the waves like a gentleman, leaving behind a legacy of maritime greatness. This beast was born to conquer any terrain. Ice, mud, slippery ground, no problem. It glides through like an armored warrior, gripping the surface like it has claws. Need a machine that never gets stuck? This is the #1 choice. When the mud swallows everything, the Tiger Cat stands tall. Look at that. Those wheels grip the ground like a beast's claws. These aren't snow chains. They're ice chains, ringer chains, an entirely different league. If you've never operated one, best not to judge too quickly. 141 tons rolling like a giant taking a stroll, 432 wheels moving in perfect sync, lifting an entire building like it's nothing. This isn't just transportation. This is an engineering masterpiece in motion. A perfect launch. The MV Marjorie C glides into the water like a giant coming to life. Big shout out to the genius who nailed the metacentric height. Talk about walking a fine line. One miscalculation and we'd be watching a very different kind of launch. Hats off to the stability team. Job well done. Thrilling rescue. The 35-ton Komatsu PC360L was stuck, but nothing is impossible when the 200-ton Liebherr LM11 steps in. Cables tight, steel groaning, lifting tons of weight out of the muck. And safe landing. A flawless operation with zero room for error. Absolutely epic. A spectacular moment. Kinta S slowly descends into the ocean, not as an end, but as the beginning of an underwater kingdom. From a bare steel ship, it will soon transform into a thriving home for fish, coral, and deep-sea mysteries. Divers from all over the world will flock here. An exciting new adventure awaits beneath the blue waves.
Wow. That's awesome.
That's a moment no one wants to experience. A caterpillar that was supposed to conquer the mud has now become its prey, just when you think everything is going smoothly. Bam! Welcome to the harsh reality of operating heavy machinery. A lesson to remember, and probably a hefty repair bill too. In the scene of pure white snow, two Kamaz and Scania trucks combine their strength to rescue a stranded truck. A dramatic and powerful display of teamwork. A no-holds-barred showdown between modern technology and a Soviet legend. The Fendt glides with power and precision, but don't underestimate the old man Kiravet's K700. Despite the weight disadvantage, it still roars with authority. If this were a boxing match, Fendt would be the lightning-fast lightweight, while the K700 is the seasoned brawler. tough to the very end. A battle of pure muscle because even machines have their pride. This isn't driving anymore. This is a full-blown performance art of recklessness. This guy with the old Ford seems to be rewriting the textbook on the worst ways to do a job. If his goal was to leave everyone speechless in shock, then congratulations. Mission accomplished.
Fernão ficou no piloto automático agora. Olha, ó. Demônio!
Vai pra nós ver. Mundão!
Nossa, filho!
Esse é um homem barbeiro aí, ó. Vai lá dentro da água.
A mission not for the faint of heart. Hauling a 73-ton heat exchanger through a snow-covered route, this team battled not just gravity but the brutal grip of winter. Wheels spun, ice challenged, but they pushed forward, an absolute display of strength, skill, and sheer determination. When the John Deere 1470E gets stuck, who will be the hero of the day? Enter the DT55, today's savior. The cable tightens, the engine roars, and then a mighty pull yanks the John Deere out of the mud as if it were just a toy. Unbelievable. Two powerful fawn trucks pulling a super heavy load up a steep hill and around sharp curves. An epic display of teamwork, showing unstoppable strength and precision in every pull. This is definitely a scene you can't miss. This crossing of creek is truly a race with fate. The water is deep, the current strong, yet the driver fearlessly plunges in. Not everyone has the courage to take on this river. Once he makes it through, he should check if any fish hitched a ride on the truck bed. Who knows, there might be a surprise. A massive cargo, a wrong route, and boom, the convoy is stuck like a beached whale. No way forward, no way back. This is action movie level drama. But fear not, the rescue team is on the scene. Cables tighten, engines roar, and after some serious problem solving, the convoy is back in motion. A hard-earned lesson. Sometimes double-checking the map is a lifesaver. An EO 4321B excavator stuck so deep it looked like it was digging straight to the Earth's core. But fear not, the rescue team was on it. Engines roared, cables stretched to the limit, and after one epic pull, boom, the steel beast was back on solid ground. A victory for teamwork, and a lesson the operator won't forget anytime soon.
Сейчас забор Он что, не смотрит туда даже?
A thrilling journey through tough terrain. Engines roaring, wheels sinking, and heavy logs making their way to the loading site. But how do they load and transport them smoothly through the treacherous forest? Is the traction system strong enough to power through? A spectacle worth watching, suspense until the very end. The road to Nichikan is covered in mud after the rain. Trucks are struggling, wheels spinning in the deep sludge. But no one gives up. These giants join forces, pulling each other through the challenge. A spectacular display of teamwork. Seeing the thick blue smoke billowing out, you just know, these beasts are hauling an insane load. Logs stacked like mountains, roads as steep as walls, yet they roar forward. Engines screaming, tires gripping the ground, every meter gained is a battle against gravity. When the road gets too tough for wheels, it's time to call in the frozen beast. This modified MTLB crawls through the snow like a polar bear, slow but unstoppable. And the viewers, lying on the sofa, leaning with the vehicle as if they're helping drive. What a performance from both the machine and the audience.
Немного.
A 28-degree tilt. Hundreds of tons of logs slide into the water like a cascading waterfall. C-SPAN King pulls off the perfect flip with C-SPAN Survivor, turning Ladysmith Port into the stage for an epic performance. Fast, clean, precise. A textbook perfect dump.
Clean, beauty. Go 25 degrees.
A semi-truck roll over on the highway? Traffic at a standstill? No worries. Titan 50-ton is on the scene. Cables tighten, engines roar, and then, bam! The truck rises like a heavyweight fighter after a knockout. This rescue crew isn't just clearing the road, they're putting on a masterclass in power and precision.
Slowly, Rudy. All the way down, all the way down.
Engines roaring, cables stretched tight like guitar strings. This isn't a drill, it's a powerhouse performance by Gruas del Valle. The crane tilts, the heavy load hangs in a heart-stopping moment. And then, boom, a flawless lift executed with precision down to the last centimeter. A moment of distraction, a fateful turn. Boom, the truck flips like a giant beast losing its balance. Luckily, the driver is safe, but this is a hard-earned lesson. Jungle roads leave no room for mistakes. Stick to the firmest path, keep your speed in check, and remember, gravity never takes a day off. A Ural stuck? That's not a problem, it's a challenge. This beast isn't for amateurs, but for true drivers. Clutch with the left foot, lock the wheels with the right heel, shift gears like a dancer on the pedals. The monster roars, the wheels spin, and then a spectacular escape. Oh my God, the cable has snapped. A 200-ton metal part fell from the crane in hand. Munden! Luckily, no one was injured. The scene was truly terrifying. Just one small mistake could have caused a horrific accident. Stubborn tree stumps are no match for expert skills. The excavator works effortlessly, lifting each stump like peeling a loaf of bread, smooth, precise, and powerful.
Back over and right.
The massive tow trucks carrying 39-meter bridge elements from Corsor to Valensbeck, navigating through challenging roads. The precision and incredible strength of the drivers and transport team are clearly demonstrated in every moment. An emotional sight. Witness the Cape May Ferry MV Twin Capes, a symbol that served for so many years. slowly sinking into the ocean off the coast of Cape May. This marks the end of a chapter in history as the ferry glides into the past, merging with the vast ocean. Terrifying! The cement truck took the turn too fast and rolled over right in front of the camera. The massive metal beast skidded, crushing the pavement. Luckily, the driver survived. A heart-pounding rescue as everyone smashed the windshield and rushed to pull him out. An incredibly dangerous sight. The front-runner train crashes into the FedEx truck without any warning. Due to a technical malfunction, the warning lights didn't flash and the crossing arms didn't lower in time, leading to this horrific accident. A highly intense situation. The forklift operator's mistake of not lowering the outriggers caused the machine to tip forward due to the excessive load on the forks.
No, I do like, oh, good.
An extremely dramatic transport. Giant trucks navigate narrow, challenging roads, carrying a massive transformer. With incredible precision and strength, the transport team overcame every obstacle on this intense journey, delivering the cargo safely to its destination. The challenging transport journey of ALE. The casing and exhaust duct of Unit 2 GT from Cottam to West Burton B, though just the outer casing presented huge difficulties due to its massive weight and bulk. Sharp turns and a small bridge caused countless obstacles for the transport team to overcome. A thrilling silo demolition process. Every calculation must be absolutely precise to ensure safety. A tense moment as the massive structures come down exactly as planned.
Dad, get out!
A masterful display of precision. The Hitachi Zaxxas 870LC, the giant of Conexpo 2017, is being transported on Paul DeLong's heavy haul truck. With its massive weight, every tight turn becomes a real challenge. But under the expert hands of the driver, the truck maneuvers smoothly and accurately, a top-tier performance of skill and power. Scania has introduced the world's first Cytocroc Garden side curtain airbag system, protecting the driver and passengers in case the truck overturns. A groundbreaking step in safety, raising the standards for the transport industry. Oh my gosh, the gold mine explodes. It opens up a treasure trove beneath the earth. The power is unbelievable. Absolutely overwhelming. Mamoet is moving a 1.9 million pound generator through Johnston, SC, a massive journey full of challenges. A truly intense situation. The mini excavator got stuck in the mud, with the water rising up to the tracks, seemingly impossible to save. But thanks to quick thinking and skill, some wooden logs were placed under the tracks, helping the excavator escape this muddy trap. A thrilling and precise journey. The professional team transports the massive Volvo E700C excavator. Carefully handling every step from loading it onto the Goldhofer 4-axle trailer to the challenging 80-kilometer journey, with moments that make you hold your breath, finally reaching the new mine. the Volvo FH750 really stole the spotlight. A convoy of 3 FH750 trucks through Transdata transported the massive turbine blade from Belo Monte to Santos, São Paulo. It was a journey with zero room for error, requiring perfect coordination between the trucks, and the FH750's dynamic torque control system ensured stability and safety. A tense and dramatic situation. The CSX coil train just crossed the Shelby Junction, but suddenly encountered trouble when a knuckle broke at Cairo. The train had to separate and stop in this critical situation. This is the heart-pounding moment when the steel wheels face an unimaginable challenge. The Trans-American Peterbilt 567 is hauling a massive load of 487,000 metric tons. With 23 axles and 235 feet long, it's a true transportation monster, and the Kenworth pusher behind it helps it conquer every challenge.
Hey, Bailey, I gotta go that way.
An incredible victory. This amazing mud bogger flawlessly conquered the mud at TGW Colfax 2017, officially being crowned the fastest mud truck in the world. Unbelievable, the speed and power of this truck have left all competitors in awe. The image of 2 heavy cannons being transported to the memorial, where warriors stand solemnly to salute. This is not just a transport, but a heartfelt tribute to the heroes who have fallen. The heavy recovery at Nashville, Tennessee truly takes your breath away. Dad's towing team not only rescued the overturned truck, but also faced an incredibly tense situation, almost like a thrilling amusement park ride, a dramatic recovery full of precision and intensity. What a massive transportation operation. 4 old generators, each weighing up to 400 tons, traveling 700 miles with a total cargo weight of 760,000 kilos. To ensure everything went smoothly, the team used top-tier equipment, with everything from safety to permits being thoroughly checked. Truly a monumental and challenging task. The Scania truck has proven that nothing is impossible. Despite facing steep slopes and enormous cables, thanks to the perseverance and teamwork of the crew, every challenge was overcome. The giant transformer for the Noirmoutier wind farm project has departed from the port of Saint-Gilles-Croix-de-Vie after being transported by ship from Portugal. Everything has been meticulously prepared to ensure safety, powering the future of renewable energy. The road to Viantoy has turned into a sea of mud. Vehicles are stuck, wheels spinning in vain.
Ебать марама, бля. Я хуею, лава, блядь.
Андрюха поехал.
Первый пошел.
But there it is, the mighty bulldozer charges forward, ready to crush obstacles and clear the way through this challenge. Oh my, the massive Scania R620 is transporting the Komatsu PC600 through the rugged roads of Valpola. Sandrio! The sight is truly impressive as this beast speeds through the roads with challenging bends. Oh no, the Caterpillar skidder is stuck 3 feet deep in the mud. After clearing trees for the power line right of way, the ground turned out to be too soft despite the hard work. Will the skidder manage to get out? Felbermeyer and Bautrans Ungarn joined forces to accomplish a massive mission, transporting 3 giant components to the fertilizer plant in Petfurdo. A challenge. Journey. From Gonyu, 100 kilometers away, the heavy haul trucks roared down the road, overcoming every obstacle to deliver the colossal structure safely. Power, precision, and the excellence of heavy transport were showcased perfectly in every moment. Wow, the 44 Bogger is truly a powerful machine. With its ability to conquer every terrain challenge in the Juma off-road competition,
Красавчик! Молодец! Это я! Драки денег! Правильно, правильно.
Each climb and obstacle demonstrates its resilience and never give up attitude. Wow, the STB 550 girder bridge from Collet Transport has just arrived in Goole. A gigantic steel beast has landed in the yard, ready to change the game. Yard, ready to change. See you in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. If you enjoyed this topic, leave a comment below so we can bring you even more exciting content. See you later.